Well, South Africa's hair industry is worth an estimated $600 million, and we have a top German anti-hair loss scientist in South Africa at the moment. He's Dr. Adolf Klenk from the Dr. Wolff Group, and he joins us now from our Cape Town studio. Good morning to you, Adolf. Before we get onto the business side of the hair industry, I think you can see me now, and I think it's too late for me, or is it?
Yes, I think it's a little bit late for you because you have lost most of your hair, and our Alpecin is designed to prevent the thinning hair, so you should start as early as possible.
Well, it's a business where there are a lot of charlatans, there are a lot of fakers and snake oil salesmen to men who don't want to lose their hair, saying if you just rub this stuff on, you'll keep your hair. Now, most of them don't work.
Yes, when we started our caffeine research with our Alpecin, then we had at first a certain scientific model, and we are cooperating with a lot of dermatologists, very skillful in terms of hair growth, and so we know exactly what happens with caffeine inside of the scalp.
Dr. Adolf, how did you break into this particular market? Yes, it's about a 600 million rand market here, but you are also competing with other hair products that say the exact same thing. So how are you breaking into this particular market?
Yes, we have the proof that we know the mechanism, and as you just mentioned before, it's not a miracle. It's really an evidence-based science, and we have published our research in certain worldwide favorite dermatologic journals, and so far it's a big difference to any other products who find against thinning hair.
Adolf, are we at the point where the science is able to prevent hair loss in anyone so that you banish baldness in the future?
So when you start the treatment with Alpecin or at women with a Plantura 39, then you can give the hair root more energy, because the problem of any hair root is it needs a lot of energy, and due to some genetic predisposition, hair roots suffer from an energy support, and caffeine will support and supply the sufficient energy.
Adolf, when should a man start using this particular product, and how much is it going to cost me?
Cost you?
Oh,
he should usually start as early. Sorry, he should usually start as early as possible. So when the puberty has finished, then usually the hormone testosterone is available in the organism, and men need the testosterone. However, it has also some unwanted effect, and more and more men are expressing an genetic predisposition against testosterone in the hair root, and from the end of puberty they will have a high risk of thinning hair in future. And with the Alpecin treatment, you can prevent as early as possible. You can postpone or block this negative development.
Well, they say that bald men are sexier because of the testosterone and so on. Adolf, in terms of the business, we mentioned that number of 600 million, that's the value of the industry in South Africa. I mean, globally, what kind of value does the industry have, and what slice of the industry is dedicated to prevention of hair loss, for men and women for that matter?
Yes, I think it's an increasing awareness and increasing concern, and so there is worldwide a lot of research in that issue, because the attractiveness is very directly linked with the hair, with the hairstyle, and hair is a key factor of attractiveness in young age. So we know that people from 18 till 30, 35 are very concerned about it, and also women with a beginning menopause are also very concerned about this thinning hair.
Adolf, how big is this product, or how does South Africa fare when you take a look at hair trends or treatments for hair trends in South Africa, in Africa, and maybe the rest of the world?
So I think in South Africa it's quite similar to any other kinds in the world. I have done a lot of research, and the mechanism is more or less the same in any area of the world. We have some research in in Asia, some epidemiologic research. We had some research in Europe, and so I think it's a quite similar development. And I think also in South Africa there is a deep impact on the challenge of thinning hair.
Adolf, looking at global trends and fashions, I would think if you think of men's hairdressing in the 1950s and 1960s, that was mandatory to put oil on your hair. The various concoctions that they came up, like Brill Cream and True Gel, it was mandatory. That then went completely out of fashion. Baldness is in fashion, so many men may be going bald, but in fact they take it all off and they have what they call the number one, so that they are completely bald. Could there come a point where we won't worry about hair restoration, or is it simply a fashionable thing?
No, usually the hairstyle has no negative impact on the thinning hair. And some people who are very late, they think really about some surgery because this could be a probable solution for the late stages. However, it's much better to prevent, and our Alpecin, it's quite easy because it was for the first time that we had in a shampoo an active treatment, and so nobody has changed his habit. He can wash his hair daily as he usually does, and he has an additional benefit to prevent this thinning hair continuously.
Thank you so much to Dr. Adolf Klenk from the Dr. Wolff Group.